What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, hit the like button. For those of you that's been following me, hit the like button. But if you're new, hit that like, subscribe, and make sure that notification bell is checked for all. In this video, we have a lot of stock to cover. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go through them one by one as I read my notes here. I got my timer set because I don't want this one to be long. So just rewind this and watch it multiple times to get all the information. Okay, let's go. All right, first we got the indices are doing well. As we can see, the Russell, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow are all up good. Look at that. Though the S&P is doing the best, as we could see here, even the Russell is doing well. So it is a green day. We know the Fed is keeping interest rates. He did a 25 basis point cut, which was it was already baked into the market. The market reacted positively. And I'm just going to say this. If your portfolio is not on absolute fire this past week, then you are doing something horribly wrong. I mean, Keenan, my guy Keenan shared with you guys. He shared his. He was 160,000 up. Listen, leave me a coffee cup in the chat right now if you are up in just stocks, okay? And then leave me a one in a coffee cup if you're up with crypto. All right. Let me know what's going on. Let's keep it going. All right. So we can see the indices is going good. Let's talk about NVIDIA. Now, NVIDIA has now become the world's most valuable company. Look at that by market cap. Let's look at this. NVIDIA, the world's most valuable company, has officially joined the Dow today, and it has moved up. But it has clipped Apple. It absolutely clipped Apple in market size. Look at this, a market cap. Despite a broader decline in the chips, blah, 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 that has helped it overtake. Okay, here we go. Friday, NVIDIA was on track to notch a weekly gain of roughly around 9%. The surge has helped it to overtake Apple this week as the world's most valuable company. You know the word valuable. All right. with its 3.6 trillion market cap, look at that, ahead of Apple's 3.4. So NVIDIA is the new big dog. Look at that. Now, though NVIDIA is down for the day by 1%, it's up 7% for the week. For the month, we're up almost 11%. And year to date, 205%. Look at that, good people. 205%. You can't beat that with a baseball bat. All right. So now let's move right over into Tesla. And yes, I am still DCAing in NVIDIA. Never stopped. All right. So let's go into Tesla. Tesla is up this week alone 32%. It was just 33%, right? Now, what's happening with Tesla? All right. It hit $1 trillion market cap. And we know every time we see president-elect, then you will see Elon, and he may get a cabinet position and all of that. And that has done well for Tesla. This week, that's why Tesla is up this week, okay? Nothing else. This week, that's why Tesla is up, all right? Let's just be clear on that, all right? It has nothing to do with the Cybertruck deliveries, none of that. This week, that's why it's up, all right? So let's look at it. It's news driven. So we're in a news driven cycle. So if you're used to watching and you stop for a month, you're just going to miss out on some money because everything could change. So as we could see, I like to just go year to date with 30%. But look at that, 30% in the last month. So this was in this buying range, October 23rd was the time to buy. So if you just bought Tesla October 23rd, you would be up. Look at that, 51%. You see it? You guys see that? So That is insane. Insane, insane, insane. All right, let's keep it going. All right, we had a stop. All right, Cleanspark comments on trading halt related to clerical warrant conversion error. So for those of you that have the Bitcoin miners, which I do not and have not gotten back in because there's less risky, better plays out there, like just buying Bitcoin itself. Everybody keeps asking, what about this Bitcoin miner? What about that Bitcoin miner? And I know that you guys got a taste for it and you just want more of it, more of it. I'm not in it. I'm not in any of them. I don't have one Bitcoin miner, and I've had the CEOs on this page. There's better opportunities. The way they used to make money is not the same anymore. And the prices that you used to look for, you better start looking for, way less, like less than half of those prices as the high. That's all I'm going to say about any Bitcoin miner. If you say, hey, Larry, what about this one? If it's a Bitcoin miner, I'm not in it. I'm not even looking at them. They're not even on my radar. The only thing that I am in and that I would be looking at is MicroStrategy. Okay, so, and that's nothing negative if you have the miners. I'm just not in it because I keep it moving, all right? These are not long-term investments. These are swing trades. I told you guys that when we first talked about them. You have them for a period of time, you ride them up, and then you get off of that horse and get on a new one, all right? So Cleanspark, we covered that, all right? So that's what's happening with it. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if trading is back. I don't know how they're going to resolve this. I just don't know. That's not something that happens every day. So I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's talk about Tesla. Listen, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Uber and Tesla. Uber and Tesla. Here's another money maker, right? So whenever Tesla, there's an inversion going on, and it has been for a little while now. You guys saw me do that option, that call option on Uber when Tesla's numbers went bad, right? Well, what I found is whenever Tesla's going up, Uber's going down and vice versa. So if you are thinking about doing put options on Tesla right now, then you may think about doing call options on Uber and I'm not telling you to do it, because you could see there's an inversion. When one goes up, the other one is going down. You see that for the last month, you can clearly see that. You can see Uber going up, Tesla going down, and then boom, and then they start reversing, polar opposite, and then boom, they're inverting again, and then boom, they literally go the opposite direction. So there's another moneymaker with Tesla and Uber. You can look at when you exit one position, start looking at the other position, okay? That's just some money-making ideas. That's what we come here for, right? So now, what else is happening? Oh, let's talk about Palantir. Now, you guys know I've been very bullish on Palantir. It's in my small cap stock, okay? I made my own small cap ETF that is blowing IWM out of the water in any of those, okay? And I talked about some of the ones that's in it. Palantir, I've been very bullish on it. Again, leave me a one in the chat. If you heard me talking about Palantir, not just now, for all this year. And I just kept saying, I believe one day it's going to be $100 stock, because they keep doing these big, huge government contracts. All right, Palantir rakes in 7.7 billion. But look at this. That's mere peanuts next to this, okay? We could read this. I haven't read this. In this month, list of new buys by the best mutual funds, blah, 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 blah. They've upgraded. Look at this. Impressive. Investors scoop up an impressive 7.7 billion worth of shares. Oh, 7.7 billion worth of shares. All right. I'm reading this with you guys. In Palantir PLC, you can see this. It's crazy. All right. But Palantir also has a potential contract, okay, on the table. Let's take a look. Okay, let's read this again. All right. In this month's list of new buys, the best mutual funds, these SAV savvy investors, I thought it was the ETF, savvy investors scooped up an impressive 7.7 billion worth of shares in Palantir, all right? This comes as Palantir's stock soared to a record high on third quarter earnings, right? I got to find the report about yet a new contract they are potentially about to sign, okay? All right, but even that strong demand is dwarfed by the enormous sums leading money managers pouring into AI giant, not named NVDA, all right? Its rival chip designer AVGO. All right, we know that a lot of money has been pouring into AVGO, so you guys can go and check out AVGO. As a matter of fact, let's see what's going on with AVGO. As we can see here, AVGO is pretty flat. Let's look for the week. Up nicely for the week. The month is pretty flat. 6 months, that's nice. 39% in year to date. So AVGO there's a lot of money being poured into by these whales into AVGO. All right. So let's just you guys do your own research, do a deeper dive and see what's going on with AVGO. I have AVGO that I've had for a while, and just so I can be a part of the chips. And AVGO is one of them. All right. So we're just going to roll with that for right now. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's look at Palantir again. Palantir is up for the week, up for the month, 40%. Year to date, it's up 250%. But just this week alone, it's up 41%. And just when you think it's topped out, they keep doing new contracts, okay? They keep doing new contracts. Let's see, Palantir. All right, I don't want to take any time right now with this. I'll make another video covering Palantir and looking into any new future contracts, but there is a big whopper that they are about to sign. Look, let's go into crypto. Detroit to accept cryptocurrency for taxes. All right. Fees through PayPal. All right. So you can pay your taxes through PayPal using crypto right now. Okay. You can do it with Bitcoin. It is the largest city, being Detroit, that is now accepting Bitcoin. All right. So there's a lot going on with that. There's more. Look at this, good people. Blackrock Bitcoin's ETF is now bigger than its gold fund. Look at that. So BlackRock has a Bitcoin ETF and it is now bigger than its gold fund. That's huge, good people. For those of you that don't think crypto is anything, it's funny money and all of that, I'm just telling you guys, you are going to come chasing late and you're going to be asking, Larry, is it too late? And I'm going to be saying, where were you a year ago when it was way less than this, right? I'm just telling you, you got nothing to lose. Don't go in big if you don't have any. Just buy a few, just buy $25 a week, buy $100 a week. What is it? Open up a Coinbase account and start with Bitcoin and then learn. All right. And then I want you to get the class, but not today. I don't want you to buy the class today. I want you to wait until tomorrow's video and listen to what I got to say. I don't want y'all to buy the class today. All right. So lastly, for people that have Webull Pay, just know that now you could buy PEPE coin and BONK on Webull Pay. Okay, there's BONK. So they just added BONK and they added PEPE coin to Webull Pay. Now, for those of you that remember 2021, the day that Webull added Shiba Inu was a sign. Though Shiba Inu had already ran, that was a sign to start buying. And I'm not telling you guys to start buying it now, but that's what happened in 2021. I'm just bringing that up. It just come to my head. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Don't fall for any spam in the comment section. I will never DM you. I will never ask you how you're, never send money or crypto to anybody. Never send your account. Just don't do it. It's spam. All right. There is no shortcuts. All right. So I think I covered everything and just kind of did this right where you guys were and just did it on the fly. So excuse me. I just wanted to get this information out early. We're going to dig on Palentir and on any new contracts. I know that there's one, but I didn't have any specifics. But there's a variety of other stocks and opportunity that I talked about that is in this video, okay? All right, good people, let's leave those ones and those coffee cups in the chat. Have a blessed and safe weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow, Saturday. Live, love, laugh, and learn.